Chapter 6, The Final Shadow and the Declaration of War. When a shadow refuses to back down, the light must stand. Opening scene, reflection of the world at the Palace of 1,000 Shadows in the Su Abyss. After Shi Yin's failure, Chang Ji no longer smiled. His bloodshot eyes looked through the smoke towards the north, where the fire band had just released the sun. Chang, the eternal sun, has returned to the hands of man. Demon Lord, Master, how do we deal with it? Chang Ji, not accepting, but erasing it all. Suddenly, he placed a black stone chess piece on the board. A huge wave of magic force shot into the sky opening, the shadow dimension that connected the human world to the demon realm. That was the signal. The War of the Ages is beginning again. Hall of Knowledge. Message from the enemy. The skies of all the lands began to turn dark gray. All received the same mysterious message. The floating city, the hall of divine slaughter, the human country, and the immortal country. Within 7 days, all the human country will be destroyed. If the successor of divine slaughter does not come out and bow down to us, Chang Ji. The news spread rapidly. The land was engulfed in fear, but in the Hall of Knowledge, a voice resounded. Jiwa, I will not dodge. If I was born to carry this, I will not pass it on to anyone. Wen Long, if he go, we will go too, but we decided it ourselves. Shanglan, he did not ask anyone to go. Princess Wang Li declares an alliance. In the Immortal City's Great Hall, Princess Huang Li stood up among the divine elders, declaring fiercely, Huang Li, the successor of divine slaughter is not the enemy, but our last remaining spear. I will send the immortal army to fight with the humans. A stunned voice filled the room. Some gods disagreed, but no one dared to object to her at that time. Elder God, are you going to bet the future of the immortals on humans? But those who choose to die for others when they don't have to. Huang Li, not just humans. Jiwa and Shang. Lan's feelings before the day of the battle. Jiwa sat on the edge of the cliff. Shanglan sat quietly beside him. The two were silent for a long time before Jiwa spoke softly. Jiwa, do you know? I used to think that this world had nothing for me to hold on to, but now there are people I don't want to lose. Xianglan, I know, but if you think that way, you have to be even more brave, because the people you want to protect will become the weak points that the enemy will attack. Jiwa paused for a moment, then reached out and held Xianglan's hand tightly. Jiwa, even if I am someone who has the power to kill the entire world, but without you, I have no reason to use it. Xianglan did not reply. She only smiled faintly. It was the first time in her life that her eyes had tears. End of chapter of the beginning of the war. The next day, the human army, immortals, and the practitioners of the slaughtering gods gathered in front of the Shanglong Valley, which was the entrance to Chang Ji's 1,000 Shadow Palace. The sound of war drums echoed throughout the ground. All swords pointed forward. Every pair of eyes looked at the silver-gray-robed. Letter Jiwa, I will be the first. Jiwa, I don't ask you to believe me. I am not a cultist, nor a god, but I am someone who doesn't want anyone to kill anyone else. If someone is going to die from this technique, a cheer erupted, and the thunder roared. Welcome the final war. Chapter 6 summary. Chang Ji opened the dimension and declared war. Jiwa decided to lead the army to face fate. Shanglan began to open up, and Jiwa made her intentions clear. The holy war between light and shadow was about to begin.